in Migori County. Am I the one you're referring to, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable member, would you state your correct names?
My name is Fatuma Zainabu Mohammed, full network. Do you have a problem with the name, Mr. Speaker? Is full network your name known by the House? Yes, it's my name, Mr. Speaker.
It will be confirmed. You can proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I only have one concern. All through, I've been sitting in this House as we went into the committee of the whole House. And I want to be very honest with you. There is no single bill that I had even what was read, because it was in a rush and there were members shouting and the bills were passed. And so I'm wondering, as a member of Migori County, if I happen to meet this bill, what will I say? I am speaking out of honesty, and I can swear to it, wallahi billahi. There's nothing that I had, and I'm not the only one who didn't hear. I didn't even want to contribute, but I wanted to hear what is being read. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Ichungwa, just to be a man, men don't shout back at women.
Honorable Fatuma, you always address the Speaker, and you keep to the standing orders in terms of relevance. You are addressing recommittal proposed by Honorable Kajwang. You are not addressing the majority leader. And the majority leader, for purposes of decorum in the House, is Honorable Ichungwa, not Mr. Ichungwa.
Sorry, Honorable Ichungwa, I'm sorry about that. Through the Speaker, please accept my apology. Still, you are a minister because you are a decent man anyway. But my point is this, Mr. Speaker. I am a first-timer, and I sit in this House so that I learn. What I have learned today, if I was to walk outside and tell my people in Migori County about the bills that are passed in the House, I would say the bills are read and the majority say yes. What was read, I don't know, and I'm not the only one who doesn't know. Please, Mr. Speaker, may we behave in a manner that wananchi expect us. Mr. Speaker, we are being attacked outside, and today I was attacked on a television, national television, when I was being told that we don't speak in...
Honorable Speaker, on standing order 87 again, the Honorable member for Migori is right in her place to stand and say that she is a new member and she ought to learn. And that is why those of us like myself and Honorable Millie who have been here long enough, and Honorable Kajwang, we have a duty to guide these new members. And the member for Migori was to speak on the recommittal by the Honorable TJ Kajwang. What I have listened to her saying, she is not speaking to the recommittal. She is telling the people of Migori that she does not know what is happening in the House. And you know, you cannot stand in the House and announce to the people who voted for you that you do not know what is going on. They voted for you because they believed you are the best, amongst the best in Migori. Therefore, I would guide you, the member for Migori. Please do not tell the people of Migori that a bill was read, you do not know. They expected you to read, understand, contribute, propose amendments. You have not done that. Please do not exhibit that kind of... Honorable Speaker, I really beg the member for Migori to contribute to the recommittal by the Honorable TJ Kajwang and not Honorable Fatuma contributing to the people of Migori.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Honorable Fatuma, you have 1 minute to conclude.
Mr. Speaker, I stood on a point of order and I did not even put my card. Mr. Ichungwa, I went to school, and for your information, I even went to a school in Italy. You studied locally. I did not say that I do not know what's happening. I only said, and you are part, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ichungwa is part of the problem, that when the bill was being read, he was shouting here, and I could not even hear what was being said. But don't come here to intimidate me.
The time for Honorable Fatuma is up. Order. You know, Honorable Millie, because she's been here along with the majority leader, has invented a mode of contribution in the House which is not known to the standing orders. I saw her dance at the majority leader. That is a mode of debate only known to the two of you, and it can only be outside the House. Don't do it here again. Honorable members, permit me to now put the question which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the committee of the whole House be amended by inserting the words, subject to recommittal of the provisions of sections 2, section 7, subsection 2, and section 8 of the National Government Coordination Act. Will as many as are that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The nays have it. Order! Order, honorable members. Order! Order! Honorable members, we revert to reporting, and I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. Nay. The ayes have it. Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the national...
Mover to move third.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73.
Order Majority Leader, the Honorable TJ Kajwang and the Honorable Millie Odhiambo, you cannot call for division when only two of you are standing. Yes.
Honorable Speaker,
notably, even including the majority leader, you don't meet the number required by the standing orders to force division. And you know, let the mover move the third reading.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And you know I am never confused. So I can never have been standing for division or standing to move for third reading, which I now do. And I beg to move that the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023, be now read a third time, and I also request the Honorable Pauline Languris, the member for Samburu, to second.
Give her the mic.
Thank you, Majority Leader. I second.
Did I hear Honorable Millie say you are the majority leader?
I second.
Order, honorable members. Honorable members, allow me to propose the question, which is that the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 73 of 2023, be now read a third time. Yes, Honorable Tom Joseph Francis Kajwang, and this one you can be at.
Mr. Speaker, sometimes being in this House for a period of time arms people with experience. You see, in a very short while, Mr. Speaker, you have brought laughter into this House, and the temperatures have cooled. But just before you came in, we had members who I think should be here for a third time, so that when they become chair of committees, they know exactly how to handle committees. But
Honorable TJ Kajwang,
Mr. Speaker,
you cannot discuss the chair or the presiding officer before a speaker without a substantive motion. You even put the speaker in a very awkward position, you understand? So could you deal with the debate absent that?
I withdraw those statements. But Mr. Speaker, this will haunt us. It will come back to us someday. I'm not going to go to court. I'm no longer a lawyer. I'm a legislator. This is my place to say things, and things must be done here. And so I must not threaten anybody about court of law. Those court of law will take their chance. But Mr. Speaker, you know, this is still going to another house. The point we are making is a very simple one. Mr. Speaker, to join the head of service at the same time to be the chief of staff are two different nomenclature. One is a public officer that we oversight because he is the head of service. But the other is an appointee of the president who at best is a minister. Is a minister. If you go to all the Commonwealth, a chief of staff is almost as a minister. A president decides who becomes, in fact, this is a person who actually can go to the kitchen of the president. And is allowed worldwide to take his most loyal person to be the chief of staff. But the head of civil service is another matter. He need not be the person who is most loyal to the president. He need to be a person who is loyal to the country, so that we can oversight him. These are issues, big issues, which will still come back. Other people will interpret it. Maybe the courts of law, I do not know. Maybe the obutatas will take these things to the court of law, I don't know. But I can tell you that this is unconstitutional to the extent that it is mixing public service and the chief of staff. It is very unconstitutional. But because the majority have said so, so be it. But the record will show that on this day, TJ Kajwang stood on his place and said that this is unconstitutional. And I am sure the person who is the head of civil service, who is also the chief of staff, is watching this. He may push it for all I care, but it is still unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. Thank you, Chair.
The Honorable Millie Grace Akoth Odhiambo Mbona, the MP for Suba North.
Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance. Mr. Speaker, I just want to thank Honorable Kajwang for what is indicated. Our concern is that when you are a member of parliament, you must be heard, because that is our representation role. And one of the things that I wanted to say earlier to the bill is the issue of unconstitutionality of some of the issues that are being raised. And I know we don't have the numbers, so Honorable Ichungwa could have easily raised his members to defeat, but having had a chance for us to speak. And I'm hoping the majority side can take cognizance of the things that we are saying for purposes of human rights and good governance. And Mr.